Hello everyone, my name's Cameron, welcome back to the channel, and yes, this is kind of just a random ass video that I'm doing while I'm half asleep. As you guys can notice, my walls from the last time you were in my room are empty. This isn't just this wall, every wall in my room is currently completely empty as I am prepping for a move. As you can also hear, I'm kind of sick still. I think I have a respiratory infection, which sucks because it hurts to breathe at times. If you breathe in just the wrong way, you hurt a lot in your chest area. And I don't know how the fuck I got it, but my nose still sounds super stuffy, so that's not fun. Excuse me. So really quick, this video is just kind of going to be a quick update on what's going on and why the channel has been a little bit slowed down. So for starters, obviously like I've said multiple times over the last couple weeks, I am currently in the process of moving. If you guys don't really know what happened with that, my mother went into a nursing home. That was last week, Tuesday the 5th of October. She went into a nursing home, and we knew this was going to be happening sometime this month. It went very fast. Like the nursing home opened on the 1st, and we were able to get her in by the 5th, which was a very quick time for us to get her in. On top of that, we've had to do a lot of moving prep. We've had to go clean up at Jesse's, which we're going to do more of today, to go get more stuff cleaned up there. There will be a Hitman video today, don't worry. I just haven't had my PS4 in the room with me. That on to the next thing, here in a minute. And that's kind of why I haven't been recording. That's why there was no Cyberpunk video yesterday, is I worked on my car a bit, as you can... Well, there's still a little bit of black spots on my arms, because I haven't showered yet. I've had a busy day. Worked on my car a bit, just for it to not start running, which makes me very sad. And then went bowling afterwards, because I was upset about my car not working. It just really pissed me off, and I just need something to cheer me up. So Jesse, Matt, and I went bowling, had a really good time there. I did decently well. Had a really good time and got home, and I was just like, I'm not going anywhere. My grandmother is currently staying at my house that I currently live at because she fell and broke her hip a couple weeks ago, which is kind of why I have no PS4, because she's using it for Netflix in the living room. So I kind of haven't had the ability to record as much as I normally would, which is upsetting, but it happens. I'm hoping today, when Jesse and I are not up at his house, up at my new house, cleaning more stuff up, I will be able to record a little bit. I'm going to try to get at least today's Hitman 3 video and Friday's Days Gone video done. I can't really do Saturday and Sunday videos for Hitman 3 because there is new content coming for Hitman 3 later this week. And I do want to make sure that I have that content going up as soon as it can possibly go up. So that will be what we'll be doing on Saturday's video. Most likely will be the next, I think the Bookkeeper is the elusive target we're getting this week. So that will most likely be Saturday's video, as I believe Friday's when it comes out. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. Let's continue. On top of that, obviously you guys know that Jesse and I were supposed to stream Back for Blood last Thursday. That didn't fucking happen. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter at SOGamingYT, I highly suggest you guys go check it out because it does have the full explanation of what was going on. So basically I was locked out of my Twitch account and didn't even think about it. I was like, I tried to go on my Twitch a while ago just for it to not work, and then realized I'm completely locked out of my Twitch account. So I had to go talk, I had to like actually email support for Twitch and figure it out and get my Authy code phone number changed from my old one to my new one, which is something I never did because I haven't used Twitch in like 3 or so years. It's been a while. Like, I don't remember actually signing up for Authy when I last used my Twitch account. That's how fucking long it's been since I've used Twitch. I don't actually even remember using the Authenticator app when I started. Or when I last streamed. But, so I couldn't actually stream. And I was waiting, and finally, yesterday, they gave me access back. They've changed the number over. I am now logged into my Twitch on my Xbox and can officially stream again. Jesse and I are planning on streaming sometime soon. I don't know when. We planned on streaming yesterday, but obviously with all the bowling and shit and him having to work, we were kind of tired by the end of the day. So we ended up not streaming. We're planning on streaming sometime today and maybe a few times this weekend. Don't fully know just yet, but that's kind of the hope. So yeah, on top of all of this, besides the fact that I'm moving, I'm also supposed to be going on vacation. Now, initially, I was supposed to be leaving around November 2nd, but my dad decided, no, instead of you flying down, I'm going to save myself money and inconvenience you more by having you drive down with your grandparents. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Fine by me. I'm not going to complain about getting to spend time with my grandmother and my grandfather on my dad's side. I don't see him very often. But I don't think he really thought about it like, oh, hey, you have to move and you have to make sure everything that you own is out of that house by the end of the month. That's why you wanted to fly. I don't think he really kind of thought for too long about the fact that, hey, you're going to literally put me in an inconvenience because now instead of being able to be out by the 31st, I have to be out by the 29th because they leave early morning on the 30th, which means I have to have all my shit moved out to my new house, have that all clean and ready to go, as well as get my keys turned back in, have all of my like cable and everything moved over, have my water supplier here know that I'm moving out, have the change of address forms and all that shit be done by the 29th of this month rather than the 31st, which is kind of a massive pain in the ass for me because I'd much rather be able to have that done by the 31st rather than the 29th. I know it's only 2 more days, but like still not having to rush more than I'm already gonna have to would have been kind of nice. And my dad decided to not really care about that much and inconvenience me because he didn't want to pay more money I was gonna pay him back too. Like I was gonna pay him back for at least one of the flights. It's whatever. At the end of the day, it's whatever. On top of that, obviously the gold trophy or the platinum trophy challenge with Dalton is still going. Neither of us are really working towards it too hard right now. Obviously he hasn't played his PS4 much recently, which I gotta get on his ass about playing more because we do want to play some Ark soon. I don't know exactly when, but I want to start playing it again before the new map gets released. And we have to work another fucking map into the schedule. If it does get released before we start playing again, I think what we'll do is we'll finish up on Crystal Isles, continue forward with what we already had planned for the next map, go to that map, and after we're done with that map, move to the Lost Island. Because when we moved to Crystal Isles initially, it crashed multiple times because we moved the day the map came out. We moved from Scorched Earth to Crystal Isles and it crashed like 10 times. So we don't want to do that again. We want to run into that issue again. So we're going to wait, do the map that we have planned, which I think is either Valguero or Ragnarok. I can't remember for sure which one, but we're going to move on from that one to the next and then move to Lost Island after. Just because I think that's a better way to fit it in there rather than rushing to do it and potentially crashing our game a million times and losing a bunch of dinos again. The difference is now we are on a server, so hopefully we won't run into that issue, but I also really don't know and I don't really want to risk that much, so there's that. On top of the gold or the platinum trophy challenge though, and YouTube stuffs, I am also working towards a goal I have to finish by the end of next year. This is kind of my gaming goal for the next year, going into the end of 2022. So starting pretty much when I started playing these games until the end of 2022, and that is to 100% every Ubisoft game fathomable that I can 100%. So I've already started this. Obviously, I've already done a few of the Assassin's Creed games. Three of them almost at this point. I have to get to level 55 on Black Flag, which is kind of why I'm upset I can't really play my PS4 right now, because I would love to go back and play some more multiplayer for Black Flag and get to level 55, because I'm really fucking close. But I've already done Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation, and I'm very close to having Assassin's Creed 4 done. I'm working on Ubisoft, or on Assassin's Creed Unity, then I also have Syndicate and Rogue also downloaded to my PS4 ready to go. I just finished Far Cry 3. I have Far Cry 5 downloaded. I'm going to be getting Far Cry 4, Primal, 6, and New Dawn at some point, and 5. I already have 5. Why did I mention 5 again? But I'm going to be getting Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, Far Cry New Dawn, and Far Cry 6 at some point. I do also want to see if I can get Far Cry 1 and 2 on my Xbox. I'm not entirely sure. Then obviously I have the rest of the Assassin's Creed games I plan on playing on my PS4. Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins, 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, Freedom Cry. I finished Freedom Cry as well. It wasn't really its own platinum, but I did finish Freedom Cry. I didn't do it as a separate game. It was something I bought with Assassin's Creed 4. I'm forgetting some, I'm sure, but the ones on there. Assassin's Creed 1 is available on the Xbox One, so I'm going to be 100%ing it on there. I've already finished Watch Dogs 1 100%, and I plan on 100%ing Watch Dogs 2, and I already own Watch Dogs Legion. So I own a lot of Ubisoft games, and Ubisoft's going to be getting a lot of my money. I may try to get some of the Ghost Recon games. This is obviously only going to be Ubisoft games that are released in like the last 10 or so, 10 to 20 years, and that are fathomable to be done. That's why I said fathomable, because like games like The Division and The Division 2 and Siege aren't going to be nearly as easy to get done. Like Ghost Recon, I could theoretically get done if I'm going to look up, what I need to get the trophy first before I kind of just go jumping into it. But Ghost Recon Wildlands, I could definitely probably do. But I don't want to like do a game that I have no chance of 100%ing because it's a very online-based game like Siege, Division, and Division 2 are. I don't really want to put that strain on myself and make it very difficult in case there's no online to it. Like Assassin's Creed 4, I'm very lucky that there's even a fraction of an online presence for that game still, because I can still get it done. Same with Unity. There's still online for those games, and you can find communities of people who are trying to 100% these games. PSN Profiles, I've mentioned it a million times. Go to PSN Profiles if you need to trophy hunt on your PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, or PlayStation 3 for any games. You can find people who still play those games or who are willing to get that trophy with you. It's very fun. It's a very nice community, and I love every single person on there. They're fantastic. The entire site, the staff, fantastic people. I love them. This is not sponsored by them. I'm just literally showing my support for a community that's helping me to build towards these games. And it's very fun to kind of go on there and meet other people who are trying to get the same sort of games done that you are. But yeah, I'm going to try to get all of those done. I do want to, find more things to do this with, because I very much do enjoy playing through a lot of games, and getting to 100% them is a very fun time, even if they're a pain in the ass sometimes. I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm not going to enjoy that one. I already know it. And this will go into a further ranking video, I'm sure, for all of the Assassin's Creed games, which obviously we're already doing. And then I'm going to do all of the Far Cry games, I'm thinking. Possibly all of the Watch Dogs games, even though there's only 3, so it's not like it's going to be a big ranking list for that one. And potentially, whatever else I end up kind of going through. Maybe I'll do a full ranking list of the Ubisoft games that I've played through once I'm done with this all, because that'd be kind of fun, I think. But yeah, I'm looking at a lot of fun things to do over the next year. I'm going to try to grow the channel more. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I would say hit the notification bell, but honestly, if you want to, you can. If not, it's whatever. I've obviously not stuck to my upload schedule as much as I wanted to, and that's really kind of out of my hands. I've had a lot going on, but hopefully I can get back to it very soon. Unfortunately, there will be no pay-per-view prediction this month, as the only pay-per-view that WWE is putting on is Crown Jewel, and I've mentioned many times that not only do I not watch the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, I might watch this one, but I don't know for sure yet. But I also do not do the predictions for these. I don't do a prediction or a review for Crown Jewel. Obviously, if anything big happens, I might talk about it. But for the most part, I'm not going to be actually doing a review for it, because I don't do predictions and reviews for shows I don't really like. I have no desire to do anything with Crown Jewel. I don't like the Saudi Arabia deal WWE has, and I'd prefer they just don't do anything in Saudi Arabia. Especially if it's going to be the only pay-per-view for a month. It's on a fucking Thursday. Like, come on, that's fucking weird, okay? That's weird even for WWE. But I think that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you would like to see on the channel in the future. Obviously, my Twitch is linked in my banner if you guys want to go check out my Twitch streams. I'm going to be streaming Back 4 Blood very soon, I promise. Jesse and I aren't sure if we're going to do a new playthrough or if we're going to continue where we're at. We're at like the start of Act 2. But we're thinking, okay, well, if we restart, we're starting on a higher difficulty. But we're not very good at the game yet, so that might not be as fun. So we might just continue where we're at and, go through another playthrough at a later date, just to enjoy it. Let me know if there's any, like, Assassin's Creed games or anything you guys want to see me stream, I'm not going to play through any of the Assassin's Creed games as, like, a playthrough on the channel. I don't have the patience for that, especially 100%ing the game. I really don't have the patience for that. But if there's anything you guys would like to see me stream in the future, watch... Yeah, I can do Watch Dogs too. But there's music that plays in that, so I'd have to be very careful. And that'd be on my Twitch only. Wouldn't be on my YouTube channel, because Xbox doesn't fucking allow Twitch or to stream on YouTube. I hate Xbox for that. I really do. They're assholes. That's like a big middle finger to content creators. Like, oh, you like streaming on YouTube? Fuck you. But yeah, if you want to see me stream Watch Dogs 2 or Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed 1, potentially Far Cry 1 and Far Cry 2. If you want to see me live stream any of the Assassin's Creed games I listed earlier, or any of the Far Cry games that I'm going to be getting on my PS4, please do not hesitate to ask, and please, please, please do let me know if you guys have any suggestions for things you'd want to see on the channel in the next coming year. I do still plan on playing Evil Genius 2, Jurassic World Evolution 2, and I'm forgetting one. Oh yeah, Dying Light 2, once it comes out, if it doesn't get pushed back again. I'm not salty. Techland, please don't have another Dead Island 2 situation, please. For the love of God, or I will cry a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.